A big thank you to Robovac for sponsoring this episode. So on today's episode, I have some TikTok hacks for you. We're gonna test them out, see how good they really are. I'll let you know if I like them and that I approve, or if maybe there might be a better way. So let's get started with our first one. Let's check it out here on TikTok first.
Something I didn't know until I was in my 30s. You can sharpen scissors by cutting aluminum foil.
Let's head to the kitchen and see if it works. Do you have dull pairs of scissors? Well, apparently all you need to do is take some aluminum foil, crumple it up a little bit, pull it back out, and then take your scissors and cut on it a few times. And this is supposed to sharpen your scissors. We'll see how it works. Super sharp. So let's get into our next one. Do you have a dull knife and not a sharpener?
You can actually sharpen your knife on this thing. Oh my gosh. What you can use is a ceramic coffee mug that has like an unfinished, unglazed edge around it. And you can actually sharpen your knife on this. Look at that.
All you need is a ceramic mug. This is my favorite mug. World's best mom. All you do is flip it over, and then there's the rough edge on the bottom. All you're supposed to need to do is tilt it on the angle that the blade is, which is usually 15 to 22 degrees. And then you just kind of rub it like this. And if you're leaving little like silver marks on the bottom, then that is working. I don't know, I've never tried this, so we'll see if it works. All right, here we go. I didn't. Definitely sharper. I'm gonna keep working on this. Let's give it a try. Whoa, that totally works. Okay, so I have this favorite perfume. I really love it, but because it's an all-natural, like non-toxic perfume, it does not last as long as maybe some others.
Like this little trick will make your scent last forever. All you need is Vaseline, and I put a tiny bit just where you would normally put your perfume. So on the wrists, and then I also put a little there. And then get your favorite scent, you spray it on the Vaseline, and I don't know what it is, but it makes your scent last so long when it's with the Vaseline.
According to this TikTok hack, you just need to take some Vaseline or petroleum jelly, put that on first, and then spray your perfume. And supposedly that is supposed to make it last longer. So we're gonna go ahead with the rest of the episode, and I'll report back later to see how it's holding up.
Felt pads, got mine for $1 at Dollar Tree. Smelly good oil. Douse felt pad in oil and put in places you want to smell good. Cabinet, toilet, trash.
So future Natalie here. It's been a couple of days since I first did the scented little furniture pads and all of the random places, and I can say to you, this hack works really good. It's been a few days and it's still very aromatic. You can definitely still smell the scents that I put onto it. So definitely give this one a try. Use it in all of those locations that you want in your home with your favorite scent, and I think you're really gonna like it.
Are the bristles on your Robovac looking like this? Boil some water and place the bristles in that water for a few minutes. Watch them straighten out, looking like new.
So we've got our robot vacuum here. It has bristles that are a little worse for wear. The hack goes like this. So you take some hot boiling water, you pop off the bristles, and it's pretty easy to do. And you just put it in here into the boiling water. And then it makes it good as new. You just set it off to the side to dry. They're nice and good again. So that's a pretty good, easy hack to do. And I would say it works great. While this hack worked great, this robot vacuum did not work so great. So I want to take you into my living room to share with you the best robot vacuum I have found. So let's go in there. I had just mentioned that my previous robot vacuum, well, it wasn't the best. Let's just say that it got caught up on things all the time. It got stuck under things all the time. It wouldn't go under things. You had to empty it out. It would fill up really quickly. It just wasn't the best. And I'm about to share with you the best robot vacuum. So a big thank you to Robovac for sponsoring this episode. I want to tell you a little bit about the Robovac Q Revo Pro. It is amazing and it's going to make your life so easy. The first thing you need to know about it is it's way easier to set up. It has an app that is just really easy to manage. This is the smartest vacuum you will ever have. It has an arm that extends and cleans under the edges. Those little corners that get missed on those other ones, they don't get missed. This can go easily under furniture. It can transition from rugs to hard flooring, super easy. It goes and it maps out your house. You can also use voice commands. So if you have Alexa or Siri or Google Home or whatever, you can give it commands to start cleaning. So let's give it a try. Hey Siri, start cleaning.
Okay, done.
Do you hear that? It said starting to clean. It's getting warmed up and Dolly and the robot vacuum have not quite made friends yet. Oh, you're so funny, Dolly. But the robot vacuum always avoids her. They can really detect any object that's in the way and it will move around it. So it's really nice for that. So if you have pets, it's gonna avoid it. But she actually does a pretty good job avoiding it too because she's not quite sure what to make of it yet. But what I can tell you is this robot will be your best friend because your house will be so clean that you will think that you have hired a housekeeper, but even more, other people will probably think that you hired a housekeeper. It is worth its weight in gold. It is just so intelligent, so dynamic. It's got strong suction. It's just an incredible machine. You can put zones on it. You can do voice commands to just clean up after dinner. And if you say clean up after dinner, it's gonna go into the kitchen and the dining room area and clean up for you. The other cool thing is it can detect edges. So like if you have a 2-story house and you have it on the second level of the house, it will go to the edge and it won't tumble down the stairs because it will tell that there's an edge and it will stop. It cleans underneath my bed, you guys. So my other one would never go under the bed and it maneuvers around things. So like if you've got the post supports underneath your bed, it will maneuver around those. It's just incredible and I highly, highly recommend it. It is literally the best machine ever. It will empty itself out into this canister behind me. It will refill the water. So incredible, such an amazing mop. You're gonna love it. And here it goes. If you are interested in checking it out and having your mind absolutely blown, there are some incredible sales going on Amazon Prime Day right now, or coming up, I guess. It's not going on quite yet. So keep an eye on Amazon Prime Day. That's coming up. They also sell it at Target and there's some incredible sales going on there. I will link it in the description box below for you to check out. I know that you're gonna love this and it's gonna change your life, make it so much easier. Who wants to push around a vacuum to spend all of that time and all of that energy vacuuming when you can have a robot do it for you? And it's incredible. It's like while we're chatting here, it's working for me and I'm just sitting back, relaxing. So a big thank you once again to Robovac for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back to the hacks. to this TikTok, we can wind this measuring tape with a drill. Not just any drill, my drill, of course. This is amazing and it's gonna get the job done. How many of you can relate to this? You roll up your tape like this. This is how I've been doing it for years. And then it takes up a little bit of room. It's just messy looking. If you want it really nice and tidy, apparently what you gotta do is get your drill. Hopefully it's the Athena drill because it's the best drill out there and it's made for us ladies. By me. What you do is you take it and you get it started around the tip, and then you're gonna wanna start out slow, get it going, make sure it's on there nice and tight. I'm already like, but I think it can work. You gotta make sure that it's on there good and tight to begin with, and then give it a little pressure and help it get it going, I think. I think this is hit and miss because I did test it out before and it worked, and then I've tested it out a couple of times and it's kind of hit and miss. So here we go. Yeah, I think the secret is getting it really tight around this. And I don't know if it's just because I'm missing the middle one, so maybe I'll try that. Maybe it's because on one side of my measuring tape, it's missing this metal thing, and maybe that helps grip it. So let's give that a try. Yeah, that's wet. I've been playing around with this because it was driving me crazy, and I think I figured out the secret and I wanted to share it with you. So, first of all, you want to get it nice and tight, but you want to get it up next to kind of the clutch area so it has something to push up against on this side, and then you kind of pinch it a little bit with your fingers at first, get it started, and then once you get it started, keep your finger on the edge. So there we go. It does take just a little bit of practice, and there you go. Nice rolled up measuring tape, super easy. So the secret is just pushing up against this, making sure that the tape is touching something on this side instead of just having it floating on the drill bit. So there you go, that's how you do it. It does work, I retract. So my family really loves having protein shakes and smoothies every day. I love a green smoothie almost every day lately, especially. But we only have one little jar to do it in. Maybe I should buy more. But with this TikTok tag,
blend water and soap together after making a smoothie. This is the fastest way to clean it.
It's one I'd seen before, but it's super simple. All I do is just rinse out my container and then add a little bit of water, add 1 pump of soap, put them together and run it, and then rinse it out, and it's good to go. You don't need to run it through your dishwasher. The force of the blender will clean it, and then you have it ready to go right then, because sometimes we are doing them one after another. So there you go. I probably should get more, but this is pretty simple to do. Okay, we are out in my messy workshop. This area is going to be getting a drastic makeover here pretty soon, I hope. If I start sweating during this, it's because it's really hot and humid during this segment. But I wanted to show you a couple of hacks. For this next hack, say you have some packing tape, but you don't have the little contraption to rip it off. You don't really want to use your teeth. You don't want to use scissors. So what do? So according to this hack, all you need is a zip tie. And what you do is you wrap it around kind of loosely onto your packing tape till it clicks into place, but you still need to be able to maneuver it around, okay? And then you just clip off the excess so that doesn't get in the way. And then apparently what you're supposed to be able to do is pull your packing tape and use this to cut your packing tape. So let's see. I don't know. You might need it on a firm surface. I don't know what the secret is. Maybe it's supposed to be tighter. I think you are supposed to be able to use that. Maybe this way. I don't know. That didn't work too well. So I got on YouTube and found another short, and it had some additional information. So we are gonna clip this one off and try again, because I think that we missed something. Okay, let's try again. So what you're gonna do is you're going to, well, they kind of did the tape first and they stuck it to a box, but for this purposes, we'll just do it this way. And then you're gonna take your zip tie, get it on, get it kind of tight, and then you're going to cut it on an angle. Can you see that okay? So it's like a pointy tip. So there you go. And then what you're supposed to do is swing this around, stab the packing tape with your pointy end. Like this is still doesn't feel, I'm still gonna use my teeth. Anyways, you poke it through the pokey end. Yeah, not much better. Maybe I have like really strong packing tape. I don't know. That is way too much work. I've even broke a sweat. I'm just kidding. The sweat is because it's super humid outside right now. You know, honestly, this is more work than I think it's necessary. So teeth it is for me. I know that's really bad. If you have some tips on this hack, let me know in the comment section below. For me, this is not a winning hack, but maybe I just don't have the hang of it. I don't know. Okay, so I've got another packing tape hack for you. Since that last one didn't work out very well for us, I went and got the little cutting device because I just didn't want to deal with it.
Put transparent tape on your broom. This way, hair and dust on the floor will stick to the tape. After sweeping, just peel off the tape. Perfect.
The idea is we take our broom and we take some packing tape, cut off a piece easily with our little contraption thing, and then you put it on the end right here and press down. I know I have my fancy contraption for the inside of my house that does an amazing job, but out in my workshop, I still just have a broom. Maybe I will upgrade that in the future here. For right now, I've got a broom with some packing tape, and let's see what it can do. We're gonna just take our broom, and the idea is that we can sweep our pile, and we've got our pile going. I think the idea is honestly more for the indoors, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let's get our dustpan. So you sweep it in, and then I think you can do one last sweep. So the idea is once you're done sweeping, you peel this off, and you know all of those like hairs from like your bathroom floor or whatever that get caught, and you can actually see apparently there's some hair on my workshop floor. I don't know if you can see that on here. There's definitely hair there. And then it also gets like all of those little things that you can't get into the dustpan, and just helps that keep your broom a little cleaner and get all of those little odds and ends that you might miss. And then you can just toss this in the trash. So I like this hack. If I was sweeping inside, I think that this would be a really good solution. So yeah, give that a try if you are using a broom. It's a little hot, I'm sweaty. But I had to throw in this little bonus hack because it seemed, well, a little extra. I'm like, I just have to try this out. If you happen to have a Sawzall, which I happen to do, apparently you can shake a spray paint with it. So let's give this a whirl. First of all, you want to start with this unplugged. And then you're going to take your can of spray paint and tape it to the blade. And I'm gonna lay this down because the person doing it did it kind of upright, but I'm not that coordinated. So let's do this laying down. We're plugged in. This seems so crazy. So now you shake your spray paint can by just pulling the trigger. It didn't even stay on. Yeah, that worked out for him. That didn't work out for me. And honestly, I'm just gonna do it like that. That is so extra. I don't know, shake it, it might work for you, but make sure you have really strong tape. Maybe some duct tape, I don't know. Okay, so I said I would get back to you on the whole Vaseline and perfume thing. So it's been about 8 hours or so. and I would say it's holding up way better than normal. You know, not like as if I just put it on, but you definitely can still smell it, and there's no greasy feeling. So I think this is a good win. So to extend that perfume, a little Vaseline goes a long way. Well, if you have a good TikTok hack that you have seen, make sure to DM me. I am over on TikTok. I just don't really post over there. You can send it to me on Instagram, or you can even email me. So I would love to see it so we can try it out. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit the like button so that I can know to make more of it. Definitely don't forget to check out that Robovac Q Revo Pro. If you want your floors to look immaculate, like you've hired a maid without lifting a finger, it's amazing. I will link those in the description box below. It's awesome. I know you're gonna love it as much as I love it. And so check it out. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And to all of my DIY goddesses out there, you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye. I can still hear it. It's still cleaning. I love it. Clean, clean, clean. And I'm just sitting here.